Welcome back. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to open up a Roblox Studio template so that you can begin creating your game. The main part of this lesson will be to cover how to move around the terrain, and this is important as you start creating objects and models. And then lastly, I will show you how to run a test of your game so that you can start playing it right away. Let's get started. So you will want to have Roblox Studio open, and this is the screen we left off in the last lesson. And so this is showing you all the different templates that are available for you to start creating your Roblox game with. Now, we will be using several of these throughout the course, but the main one we will start for this lesson is the base plate. So the first one, there's base plate. Just go ahead and click on it. And when you click on it, it will go ahead and load that template onto your Roblox Studio. Okay, now before we start moving around and everything, I want to first put a part here so that you can start seeing how to move around the different parts. So if you look on the left-hand side, you'll see a toolbox, and you can go ahead and grab any of those items. I'm going to go ahead and grab this picnic bench, and you see I just clicked on it, and then I just drag it into the Roblox Studio. And so now I've got a picnic bench in there ready to go. And if you don't see Toolbox on your left, go up to View, and then make sure Toolbox is highlighted. And then once you have it highlighted, you can find a picnic bench or something else to see. So now you can see the picnic bench that is there. Okay, so the first thing you want to know how to do is how to look around. And that is if you press your right click on your mouse and then drag. So if I go right click and then I go to the right, it goes to the right. If I go to the left, it goes to the left. You will notice on the top right hand corner here, it shows you which way you are facing. And so you can go ahead and click that, and that will automatically face you directly, at a 90-degree angles, which is nice to come to. And if you push the one to the right, it will go ahead and move you 90 degrees to the right. And then you can do the same thing with the top and the bottom, which will kind of, it's a little funky when you do that. So good. All right. So if you right click and you've got your picnic bench in the middle, now the next buttons you're going to want to know is the A button, or the forward and backwards. So W will move you forward, and S will move you backward. S is in Sam. So W forward, S backwards. A will move you left. So if you press A, it will move left, and then press D, it will move right. Now, if you press E, that will move you up, and then Q will move you down. So E and Q are very are good to know whenever you're moving around. Now, the main part of this lesson that I want you to become start practicing is to be able to keep the object in the middle of the screen. So what I want to do is if I push D, it's going to move me to the right. Okay, so I want you to push D, but then go ahead and click your mouse and then drag it to the right. So what I'm doing at the same time is I am pushing D, and then I click my mouse. So I'll click my mouse, I'll push D, and then I drag my mouse to the left so that the picnic bench stays in the middle. Okay, and so that's one thing you would do. That way you can go around an object. Okay, so that is how you put an object there. And then if you wanted to, you could also, I'll just show you how to do a part in this one real quick. So if you want to place a part, just go ahead and make sure you have home selected, and then part, and then just press block, and then it'll insert a block. Again, you just click on it and drag it around. With the left click, you drag around your objects. Okay, and then if you wanted to test this, you can go up to play, and then you can just, if you push the little arrow on the bottom, you can hit play or play here or run, or you can just click the big icon, and that will begin playing it. Now, to move around in the space with your player, most of you already know how to do this. You notice it landed right on the picnic table, and so it sat down. To get off of the picnic table, you're going to have to jump, so I'm going to have to press the space bar. So now I jumped, and then that's how I did it. Now to go right, you press D. To go left, you press A. Forward is W. S is backwards. Again, very similar to what we did before. And again, you can use the mouse, to click things while you're playing. But mainly, those are the main controls you want to do while you're playing. your action item for today is to go ahead and place a model in there and start moving around the terrain and until you start feeling comfortable with moving forwards, backwards, and around something to keep it in the center, kind of like what we're doing. And that way, this will really help in the later lessons as you start creating your game. So I thank you, and I'll see you in the next lesson.